Well, we've asked, and hopefully you're accepting the challenge to read more this winter. And if you're after a book that you just can't put down, you need to pay very close attention.
Yeah, it's information we look forward to sharing this time every year, some of the hottest books of 2020. And here with the list is Children's Services Librarian with the Lewis Public Library, Jennifer Noonan. Thank you for being here this afternoon.
Thank you so much for having me.
So
we're to be back.
Gonna get right to it. Okay, starting off with adults and Mr. Nobody by Catherine Steadman.
Yes, Mr. Nobody. Catherine Steadman actually, incidentally, was the actress who played Mabel Lane Fox on Downton Abbey, if there's any fans of that show. She's a woman of many talents. She's both an actress and an author. In 2018, she had a New York Times #1 bestseller with Something's in the Water. This thriller looks like it's going to be just as good. A man washes up on the beach in Britain. Nobody knows who he is or where he came from, including himself. And it's the story of the neuropsychiatrist who sort of takes care of him and soon discovers that he knows something about her past that she would rather forget. So lots of twists and turns, suspense. If you like psychological thrillers, you should check out Catherine Steadman's Mr. Nobody.
Okay, I'm on it.
Good grief, that's just the first one. Okay, A Good Neighborhood by Therese Fowler.
Yes, okay, so this one is really expected to be hot. They ordered a 350,000 copy first printing, which is a lot. So I think that this is going to be a great modern drama. Two families and the property line they share, the relationships that sort of spring up for good or for ill around that. It's got themes that touch on love, race, class. I think that this one is going to be a big book club favorite.
Oh, okay. So when it comes to young adults, you say it's not really a reading level, but a genre. Explain that.
That's right. So when you have a kid that's sort of graduating from the juvenile fiction and you're walking into the teen section of the library or the bookstore, you might think that, okay, these stories are going to have more complex and sophisticated sentence structure and vocabulary, but that's not really the case. They're not more difficult to read. What's really different about a YA novel is the content. So whereas in a middle grade novel that's geared towards kids like 8 to 12, you're going to have a protagonist about that age that's dealing with, themes of family and friendship. The content could be heavy, but it's going to be age appropriate. You're not going to have any graphic violence or graphic sex, anything like that. In the teen space, in a YA novel, that's geared more towards kids who are 13 to 18 and, a little more angsty content that's more mature. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll is all fair game. So really, if you're looking for something for your young teen that you want to make sure is age appropriate, you can still stay with middle grade. And not that all teen fiction is racy, but you could get into things that they're not ready for yet. Middle grade fiction is just as good with great plots and characters. Even adult fiction that is age appropriate could be good because a lot of those novels are written at a 7th or 8th grade level.
Yep.
There you go. Okay, so we're always looking for good read for the kids.
Yes. That's my favorite.
You like that one? Unicorn Diaries, Bo's Magical Friend.
Okay. Oh, that sounds like something I'd like.
Yeah, I mean, you had me at unicorns,
right?
Rebecca Elliott, who wrote Owl Diaries, which was wildly successful as a series, has come out with Unicorn Diaries, centering around Bo and Bo's friends. The unicorn is the it creature of the moment. These books are part of the Scholastic Branches imprint, which is geared towards kids who are just above that first reader level. They've got wonderful illustrations, and to keep the kids engaged, this looks like it's going to be great. The first one came out the day after Christmas, selling like hotcakes. I know the second one's coming out in March, so keep your eyes on that.
Okay, tell us about the one and only Bob by Katherine Applegate.
Yes, Katherine Applegate wrote a wonderful novel called The One and Only Ivan, which won a Newbery, actually. One and Only Bob is Ivan's friend, the elephant. So Ivan was a mall zoo gorilla yearning for his freedom. Bob is his friend, the elephant. This story follows him and his journey to find his long-lost sister. Ivan and Ruby, characters from the first book, will follow along with him, and it's really a story about friendship and finding out who your family really is. It's coming out in May, and I think it's going to be another great one.
And there's a movie in the works?
Well, yes. The One and Only Ivan is been made into a movie. It's coming out in August. Star-studded cast: Helen Mirren, Angelina Jolie, Danny DeVito, yes, and Sam Rockwell is voicing Ivan. So Pick up The One and Only Bob in May, read it this spring so that you can get ready to hit the movie theater this summer and watch The One and Only Ivan.
All right, we only have a few seconds, but we want to touch on the e-books and the audio books.
Yeah, so your Delaware Library Card, of course, gets you access to all those books that are in the 33 public libraries in Delaware, but also we have a wonderful digital collection. There's thousands of titles in our e-books and our e-audiobooks. If you like to listen to books in the car, you can absolutely go download the Overdrive or the Libby app and take advantage of all of that content that you don't even have to walk in the doors of the library for.
What a great idea. Thank you so much.
It's great to be
Jennifer
here.
Noonan with the Lewis
Thank
Public
you.
Library. Hopefully you'll be back for the summer reads.
I would love to.
Yes.
I would
All right.
love to.